Shaun, what's the fallout from Friday night being one of the sort of key things you've identified?
We're obviously disappointed. It's not the way we wanted to start the season, but we're a pretty forward-moving team, and we look forward to this week. We've got Freo obviously at home, so it'll be nice. But I think we've been in the same mindset for the last few years. Win or lose, we move on pretty quickly. So yeah.
In terms of review, it's pretty much the same process. Whether it's a big loss or a big win, it's pretty much the same sort of process, really, in terms of a review of the game.
Yeah, spot on. Yeah, we don't delve into stuff too much because you're not going to get bogged down in the nitty-gritty stuff. It's take the positives out of the game, which I think we finished the game really well, and we spoke about that three-quarter time. Let's get as much as we can out of it. Obviously, a lot of things didn't go our way, and it's not the way we want to play, but we take the positives out of the last quarter and move into this week.
Any challenges with just seems like a smaller, shorter turnaround time from last season as well? First game of the season, I think 10 days earlier than last year. Does that come into your thinking as well?
Nah, not at all. We have plenty of time over the off-season to get ourselves ready, so that's nothing to do with it.
Being only March as well, do you have to be careful not to sort of overreact or overcorrect certain things?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think Scotty mentioned that. We're not going to overreact to a game like that, or we're not going to be overwhelmed by it. So, if we won by 50 points, you'd probably be getting the same answers from today. So.
You obviously love to have Jezza and Danger back as well. What's the latest on those guys?
Absolutely, yeah. I think they're tracking well. We trained today, so we'll see how things go. But I think the talk has always been they'll be all right for this week.
Jack plays as well, perhaps?
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, he played really well in the VFL last week. Kicked a few goals from the midfield and performed well. So that's what we expect from him. And hopefully he's back in this week.
You'd love to have Toss and Snaggle back in the forward line, no doubt too. How sort of close is he getting?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not sure of his actual timeline, but he's been around the program for a little while now, and he's been training really well. So we're confident as soon as he's ready, and we'll have him back in the team. It'll certainly be helpful out there.
And what are you expecting from the Dockers this week?
Yeah, well, they're a great team, aren't they? I think they showed that last year. They're probably going to be a top four fancy again this year, and their midfield's pretty great. So we're probably the same kind of thing we went into Gold Coast last week. Make sure we're up for the fight there this week from the get-go, and not going to let it pan out the way it did last week.
You're still out of contract? How are things progressing there?
I am, but manager's sorting all that out, so I'll leave that with him. Yeah.
Just reflecting on Friday night, just the conditions up there, they're unique, aren't they? They're completely different to what you get from the majority of games. How influential is that in terms of your recovery through this week that it's just so taxing playing in that humidity?
Yeah, no, it was very humid, but I think our high-performance team over the whole pre-season did a good job in getting us ready for that. So we've done a lot of heat training, a lot of heat exposure stuff. So that certainly wasn't an excuse for our performance or anything like that. Just wasn't our night, and I think the boys recovered well. We're back into main training today, and yes, certainly eyes forward for this weekend.
I think that had a little bit to do with exiting defensive 50 at times. There were a few turnovers, Shaun, that time.
The heat had something to do with
just
that.
the conditions maybe a little bit?
No, I don't think the heat had anything to do with that. I think it was just a ball movement thing that we just didn't get right in the night. But we've certainly looked at the vision, and we'll rectify that this weekend.
And for yourself, mate, how do you take that result, and how does that drive you on to put in a better performance for you personally?
Yeah, certainly. One of the ones that didn't perform as well as I would have liked to, and when those things happen, you try to turn that around as quickly as possible. But I think I've done a lot right in the pre-season to get myself right, and it didn't turn up on Friday night, and I'll turn that around this week for sure.
Just on Tanner's performance, obviously he played at AFL game for 18 months, and the playing group must have been back for him. What do you think?
Yeah, no, he was amazing when he set the tone from the first bounce and set up our first goal, which was awesome. But he didn't have many followers, unfortunately. So hopefully we're confident he'll do it again this week and for the remainder of the season. It's disappointing that we didn't have him last year, but we're just looking forward to what he can keep producing like that. And obviously he played in the defensive half, but if we can get him more attacking, it'll be nice as well.
In terms of your role, do you expect as the season progresses you'll spend more time in midfield and underground?
Great question. No idea. We've obviously got a lot of players that can play many positions, and mine is forward at the moment, and we'll see what happens. Got to play well first.